Hey, good morning, everyone. It's another episode of the Morning Hype with Mr.Stacks. Today is June 23rd, 2021. It's about 6:45 a.m. here. So we're going to go ahead and start the day with our top four picks, our stock picks here. So at closing market yesterday, at the closing bell, we did go over a couple of stocks that we were looking at. And we're kind of going to pick up off of where we left off yesterday. And so today, waking up this morning, kind of checking the scanners, looking where all the volume's at. We are showing a couple of names here on the top of the list. We have Torchlight, which is something that's kind of been in and out throughout the week. Looks like it actually took a nice dive this morning, hitting an all-time high of $11 yesterday. It actually crashed all the way back down to about $5 or $6 today. We're still seeing a lot of volume come in. Let's look at the chart here. So on the daily, as you can see, yeah, took a dive yesterday at the closing market and came all the way down to $7 this morning. As you can see, it continued to drop. We're down to 579 today, but we're still seeing a significant amount of volume for this stock. So this is something we should probably still keep an eye on. I look at it hitting one of these key levels down here, and it's probably going to pop back up if the volume continues to come in as we see. But we'll go ahead and keep an eye on this one. This doesn't look like something we're actually going to trade today, but if we do see this start to pick back up, you never know. So we'll just keep an eye on this. We'll kind of break this down by the hourly. So as you can see, we're testing the 200 day moving average on the hourly. So we may see some support there. So we might actually see this pop back up. So this is something to look at. This would probably be a key time to buy in around this level here. As you can see, we do have a high of almost $12, so just keep that in mind. Just kind of watch the chart here and just kind of see as far as the story is trying to tell. And if you're able to get in, just be careful, as this one has been showing a lot of volatility for the last couple of weeks. This has kind of just been pumping in and out, so let's just keep tabs on that. But we'll come back to that one a little later today. Some other ones that's been on radar, we have Plug Power. This one's seen a jump yesterday also, as you can see on the daily chart. We had about 200% of volume of its daily average come in yesterday. About 68 million shares were traded compared to a 35 daily average. So we tested a support towards the closing bell here also, where it ended up breaking above the $34 mark. But as you can see, there was some resistance there. It ended up coming back down, but we're kind of hovering around that $33, $33.40 range, which today I still feel like this can possibly have a breakout here. So this is a little more pricier stock. We're at $34 a share, $33. I normally like to trade from like $20, $5 to $20 shares, but the stock like this is something I feel has a lot of potential and growth as far as the new contracts and new clients that they're starting to establish, and the products that they're producing. Everyone seems to be wanting them. Warehouses, forklift, they just make it to where a lot of these forklifts running electric powered now, I guess, and they're using fuel cells and hydrogen batteries to power up these forklifts. So it's making it a lot more efficient for a lot of these companies to get their work done in these warehouses and things, manufacturing companies. But anyways, this is something that's hasn't been in the news a lot. It's kind of been in the last few weeks, just kind of sitting around the same area. But as we start to see the momentum build up, moving into quarterly reviews and things like that, we're actually starting to see this stock show some shine here. A lot of people are starting to see what they're actually able to do and what they're bringing to the table, and it's starting to draw a little more attention towards it. So let's go ahead and keep an eye on that, see if we can continue to see the volume maintain around this level, and if not, we can maybe build up some more momentum and push a little higher towards that $40 mark. We are looking around a $40 price target for this stock, going off of its intrinsic value. It's valued around $37 to $40, going off of its last quarterly results. So this is something I know that they are actually a very well valued company. I believe they had about $4+ billion on their balance sheet here at the end of last quarter, which is amazing. They have a lot of money to play with. I think there's still a lot of growth in this company, so it's something to just add to your playbook and just kind of just peek in on this one here and there. Just hopefully we can get in before it actually pops, though. We do have a high $75, so we can see this level again, and we can get in now. You may be able to double up before we actually get up there. So a couple other ones. Blackberry, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm sitting on a nice position in Blackberry. I've been watching this one for a few weeks now. I've actually been interested in Blackberry for years, ever since their phones are out. I did a video a couple days ago on Blackberry technical analysis, so this is something I know. Their earnings are coming up tomorrow. Their chart's still looking real healthy. As you can see, yesterday we closed in the green, and we're starting to show an uptrend here in the morning market. For pre-market, we're actually still sitting at that level, $13 plus, and we're looking to break through the $14 today. So let's hope we can build up some volume. Right now our volume isn't really heavy. We're at 53,000 shares this morning that's been traded, but we do see these meme stocks pick up volume very quickly moving into the opening hours. So this is just something I'm going to continue to watch and see what direction we go. I'm feeling really positive about tomorrow's reporting, as well as their technology that's been released lately in the news feed. So you might want to just maybe follow up on some of this news, see what you're able to find out, and if this is something you feel like you want to invest in, you may want to jump on the wagon before it actually takes off here. But just something to keep in mind here. Blackberry. Clean energy fuels, another one that I love here. Clean energy fuel, CLNE. Now this stock I've also been following for months. This one came to my attention back in like October or November last year, digging into the company and reading about what they're doing. This is something that's converting a lot of the gasoline in our vehicles, like our industrial vehicles and like 18-wheelers and things like that, for all these big companies moving around, equipment and packaging and things like that. But they use so much gas, so many trucks are being used, kind of killing our environment with these emissions, so they're trying to cut back on all that. And this company is something that they're able to do things. They're able to convert, I believe it's diesel gas into natural gas or something like that. I gotta read up on it again. It's been a while since I've actually dug into this company, but with the memes and the Reddit forums, the Wall Street bets, this one's kind of drawn a lot of attraction. So this is something I started looking into again, jumping into a lot of this price action here. Right now we're sitting at $11. We had it high a few months ago, about $19, and with the future potential in this company, the conversion of gasoline, trying to save our environment here, this is something I feel is gonna pop up here pretty soon once everybody starts realizing what's really going on in the world. A lot of these things are starting to be approved to transition into our electric vehicles, and before we do so, the only way we can cut back on our emissions in our environment is to convert our gasoline and still being able to function until we're our 100% capacity of our electric vehicles in the world. But until we reach those milestones, CLNE I feel has a lot of room to wiggle as far as picking up new clients, new contracts, and working with new companies. Once they're able to see what this company can do, I feel like they got a long way to grow. So I'm going to continue to hold this one in my portfolio. I may do another fundamental analysis on this company going off of their next quarterly review, just to see exactly where their company's at, and I can provide more details on that here in one of my upcoming videos. I actually did a video a couple of days ago for both of these stocks also. You can look into those and check it out though. You might be able to see some more information that'll help you make those decisions in your trading day. But for today, these are the 4 stocks being focused on, 4 of them. Torch, due to the volume. We got CLNE, we have Plug Power, and we have Blackberry. CLOV is also on the watch list if y'all didn't know. Let's look at CLOV though. I was actually watching this one yesterday. I was invested in this stock here last week when it was around like $9, I believe, and I actually missed the pump. I pulled out thinking, one of these other ones might get squeezed up first, and that didn't happen. Following day, Clover actually hit a high of $28, and yeah, I kind of missed it. But hey, we can't win them all, right? So just kind of cut your loss and move on to the next. But Clove today is looking real healthy. As you can see, it came back down on the hourly from that $28 high a few days ago, and we're starting to trend back up again, breaking through that 200-day moving average here on the hourly. So today we're actually testing right now as we speak. We're testing some levels here, and with enough volume, which looks like we're building volume already also. As you can see, we're holding at about 1 million shares this morning, but we're rapidly picking up here. So as the market opens, we gain some momentum. We're trending up. We're probably gonna break this level, y'all. So if you got enough money to jump in a $13 share, you might want to think of adding this one to your portfolio for the short term, as we may see this $28 level again pretty soon. So Clover Health, I believe I've seen an article on Clover, maybe it was Clovis. A lot of these stocks are similar, but I don't want to get y'all twisted, so we'll just go ahead and let y'all do a little homework on that one. Let's look at this. What is this? JZXN. Seems to be some Chinese stock here, but this one's also taking on a lot of volume. But a lot of these stocks, I don't know about these Chinese companies. I've tried to jump on some of these before, but they don't seem to hold up very long. These ones get sold short pretty fast. But look at that though. This one was at a high of $49 back in what, April, May. But look at that. Came all the way down, 49 on its opening day, dropped all the way down to $7 2 days later. And it's kind of just been consolidating there. It's going sideways. But today it looks like finally he's gonna break through here again. What is this? We're at $9. We're testing the moving average, y'all, on the hourly. So yeah, this one's taking on some volume today also, so another one to watch if this is something that interests you. Just wait for the market to open on these, because as you can see, this one kind of pumped up pretty high here compared to a lot of its other days, so this one may not hold its level very long, so I would be careful with this stock here. Wish, another popular name in the meme world. Watching this one yesterday, building up some volume. It had some pretty significant volume, 341% over its daily average, but just wasn't enough to kick it up all the way. But as you can see, we still closed in the green, and we still need to test this level and break through for us to actually start to see a rally. But Wish has been given a lot of attention here with the Wall Street Bets forum. It's been drawing in a lot of retail investors, and nowadays, you know, it just takes enough people buying in a stock and get something moving. A lot of these stocks they're aiming for are being short squeezed because they have a high low float short percentage, and some of these names I've actually jumped in myself. Wish isn't one of them. I haven't really played with Wish, but this is something I've just been monitoring here. AMC is also showing a little movement, but we're still under our daily from what we closed yesterday. AMC, I'm not a big fan. Everybody is trying to get into this stock, and you're gonna wait for weeks just to get a rally at a $58 price. It's not really worth it for me. There's just no value. And even if I did get in and try to sell out when things are popping, I probably won't even get out that stock. There's gonna be so many in and outs on this stock. If there's a rally, half of y'all are gonna get stuck, half of y'all are gonna lose money. We all can't be millionaires. It's smart to think ahead, try to get in a stock before it actually pops. That's the key. You don't want to chase the dollar. You need to let the dollar come to you. So do your homework, value your companies, find something that you're interested in for your own personal, reasons. And once you're more positive as to the outcome of a company, then those are ones you probably would want to put more portion of your portfolio in and try to play those games. Long term is always the best way to go. Build up your portfolio on a slow and steady run. But if you are someone that likes to day trade, just put a little money in, take a little chunk, have a few $100s set aside and just try to play with it. Double up on that money. If you're trying to jump in a day trade, just get in and out. I know Robinhood, I think they kicked up their day trades to like 4 in a week now. You can have 4 day trades in like a 5-day period or something like that. So Robinhood is something I'm really active on. I don't really trade a lot of day trades because Robinhood, you do set prices on there. It seems like their limits and things like that don't ever work. It seems like when I try to set a stop loss or something, it executes it right away. So I kind of use it manually, just like a lot of these other platforms. When I want to buy, I buy and click. When I want to sell, I sell and click. It sucks to really have to monitor a lot of these all day, but when you're focused like I am and trying to dig into a lot of these companies to really see the future in your investment, it's not too bad, some of these things actually work out better than you think. Just being smart. Just try to find the right picks though, and just be patient, man. Just let the money come to you. Don't chase these parabolic pop-ups. If things do pop up, wait for it to come back down, test the level, and if there's strong support on those levels, try to buy in, throw a little money, and just play with it. As they say, the tortoise always wins, So even though you have a goal in mind, it's best to try to just inch your way up than to try to hit the lottery on it, A lot of people use these stock markets for a casino, but with my experience, even going to casinos, you're not always that lucky. So it's best to play smart and not always play with luck. But these are my opinions. Again, this is the 4 stocks to watch, as far as some of these other ones on the watch list here that you can also look into. But today, this is what we're gonna focus on here. I appreciate y'all, tuning in with Mr. Stacks, the morning hype. Feel free to check out some of our other videos. We'll be coming out with another one today towards the market close. See exactly where our market's gonna end for the day, what took place throughout the day, and what to watch for moving into the evening and into the opening hours tomorrow. Well, we'll talk to y'all again later, and thank you again. Appreciate it, y'all. Peace.